I am here in a new standard IPT and I'm going to be doing problem number 6. So just looking at my paper, problem number 6. It's probably going to be one of the more involved ones. We're going to create a sketch on our front view and we're going to start by making that 8 by 5. So I'm making an 8 by 5 rectangle. So there it is. I made a rectangle that's 8 by 5 so you can see 8 by 5. And from here we do have some work to do. And the bulk of our work's going to be on this sketch. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. First thing is we're going to make a rectangle in here. This rectangle should be 2 from the edge and 4 wide and 1 thick. Okay, so that's the first rectangle. We're going to make a rectangle here in the middle. This rectangle should be 3 from the edge. It should be 2 wide. And the height of this rectangle, which I'm going to bring on the inside, is going to be 3. Okay. And on each side, I have to draw a line like so. So this line is 1 from this edge and 1 from the top, or 2 from the top edge. And I do need that line on the other side, exactly the same fashion. So 1 and 2. So this is a lot of dimensions. I would recommend, if you are still working on this, to pause the video and get all of the dimensions in. Okay, just take your time and get them in one at a time. And we're going to hit finish sketch. It's going to kind of disappear on me. I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to hit extrude. And I'm going to extrude this area 4. It's going 4. Give you a minute to do that. And we got it in there. Now that we've got this in here 4, we just have to do one more thing to the sketch. So I'm going to go to sketch. I'm going to go on the top face. And I'm going to see if I can grab the bottom corner. And it's going to let me grab the bottom corner, and that's going to make our lives a lot easier. If it did not let you grab the bottom corner, you can do this thing called projecting geometry, which lets you bring surfaces that aren't parallel with the sketch plane up to parallel. But it was letting us grab the corner. So we have to draw 2 rectangles on here from corner to corner. So I made sure I grab the corner and I go to the edge. Each of these rectangles, each of these rectangles, if we're to dimension the rectangles, should be 1. So this rectangle should be 1, and this rectangle should be 1. Okay, so each of those rectangles is 1. If we look at it from an isometric view, you can see how the rectangles are going. So we've got the rectangles in there. We're going to hit finish sketch. And then when we go to extrude, we're actually going to have to select each of the sections of the rectangle. I might need to zoom around to grab them. And then we're going to cut these down, and we want to cut them down 3. Click OK. And if I go back to the home, it'll bring our isometric up, and that looks like the picture. So we are good to go.